Hey, look, I'm rocking with Stephen A. LeBron, you jumped out there. You said your son is better than people in the NBA right now. Your son is in the league because of you. He was in the McDonald's All-Star game because of you. He went to USC because of you. He played his whole high school career like he was the coach's son, that lackadaisical, I don't really have to dig in type. So no, when he get to Stephen A, no. And he critiqued you as a father, yeah. Yeah, we know y'all don't like each other. That's cool. Y'all don't like each other. Understood. That's why he talked about you. You know what I'm saying? I know it was uncomfortable because somebody that you don't like talked about you, but that's how you should have known Stephen A was gonna come for you. You came for Stephen A anyway. Stephen A said, LeBron, I would have swung on you, cuz. I wish you would have did something to me. I would have stalled on you. Let's hear what LeBron said first.
That feels like a moment that had been brewing for a long time.
He's like on a Taylor Swift tour run right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're watching it. We're also,
Oh, yeah.
You know, Pat McAfee,
well.
they were arch rivals a little bit.
It started off with, I didn't want to address it.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't want to address it. I wasn't going to address it. But since the video came
Steven,
out,
you know you was going to address it.
I need to address it.
Yeah, we're following you. What are you talking about?
Are you kidding me? If there's one person that couldn't wait to the video to drop so you can address it, it's your, like, seriously, it's...
Whoa,
like,
come on, cuz, what the
like, this is the whole point. The whole point. Never would I ever not allow people to talk about the sport and criticize players about what they do on the court. That is your job, to criticize or to, be in a position where, okay, if a guy's not performing, that is all part of the game. That's all part of the game. But when you take it and you get personal with it,
how did he get personal with it?
To not only protect my but protect the players. And I think a lot of the media, including him, and I know he's gonna be happy. He's gonna be smiling from ear to ear when he hears me talking about it. Oh my God, he's gonna get home and grab some ice cream out of it.
Yeah, you threw him out of you. I'm gonna talk about you too. Yeah.
Tiny whiteys on the couch.
I hope at some point you two do get a chance. But you're right.
Dude, relax, bro. Like
LeBron James. And I just want to say for the record,
Stephen A. tripping.
LeBron James is full of it. And in this particular instance, as it pertains to his son, he is a liar. And he went on national television today and he lied again. You see, when he approached me while I was sitting courtside at that game against the New York Knicks, when he rolled up on me, I didn't know he was going to roll up on me. I had no idea. But when he said what he had to say, I was in no position to give any kind of retort without making a scene. It was during the third quarter. It was fresh out of a timeout. It was him walking to the basketball court. It was on national television. The cameras were rolling. And had I done something, what do y'all want me to do? You want me to act? You want this to be a reincarnation of Chris Rock and Will Smith?
Uh-oh.
And let me state for the record that while we bring up that, let me assure you it wouldn't have gone down like that. I would have gotten my ass kicked. Because had that man put his hands on me, I would have immediately swung on him. Immediately. That I'm not going to tolerate. But I knew he wasn't
I
going to
don't think that would have went well, Stephen A. I'm glad he didn't. I'm glad you didn't have to swing on him, man. I'm glad you didn't have to, because that wouldn't have went well for you, Stevie.
Like that, there was no fear in my mind about it. It was shock.
It should have been a little bit.
Because as I have repeatedly stated, I was not talking about his son. I was talking about him. The real point at hand is this. LeBron James continues to lie. I don't lie to y'all. His lies a lot.
What exciting benefits do you get?
And there's a lot of shady stuff that he does.
Uh-oh, you're airing you
And
out.
one of the things is his passive aggressiveness. And the two-facedness. And smile in your face and dig you behind the back.
LeBron? That's what you be
I
doing?
happen to know that about him. Which is why I don't like him. And he don't like me. But it doesn't stop me from being fair and calling it like I see it. We ain't exchanging Christmas gifts. We ain't having Thanksgiving
not up in your son.
When your family up in there,
between me and
you
you.
go on Pat McAfee show, talk about you gonna protect your house. What you talking about? Your son ain't at the house. He's at Crypto.com Arena. We ain't covering him in Brentwood. We covering him in downtown LA at the Crypto.com Arena.
Yo.
I'm riding with Stephen A on this one. You know, I'm Stephen A of the streets. You Stephen A of the YouTube streets. And Stephen A of the streets. Stephen A of the gym, too. Look, LeBron. Hey, yo, LeBron. You jumped out there and said, Bronny, you got to understand, commentators are going to hear that and say, okay, well, we're going to hold you to that. If LaMelo Ball and them wouldn't have balled out, they would have been on LaMelo's son, too. But he balled out. You see what I'm saying? Look, I'm with Stephen A, man. LeBron, you said your son could play better than cats in the NBA that's playing right now. That's what you said about your son. Your son is on the Los Angeles Lakers. It ain't like he went to a weak team. He went to the Lakers. Don't you know LeBron has people out here with real hoop dreams? Like Stephen A represent the real hoopers and the people with hoop dreams too, because he never, nah, man, I'm riding with Stephen A, man. And I'm with Stephen A say he would have swung on you. He would have two-pieced you. He would have got a running start and jumped up there and hit you in the jaw. But yeah, Stephen A from Queens, y'all better leave Steve. Stephen A say, man, don't you, what you thought? I thought you thought. What you thought, nigga?